What's up, everybody? BG Wizard / Canadian Wiz back for another big one today. It's the Shadow Priest Dragonflight talents. That's right, the new expansion coming out later this year. We're taking a look at everything Shadow Priest. I have not at all looked at this, so this could be a little bit of a long video, but I encourage you to stick around, see what we got in the expansion, go over some points as they come up, and let's explore Shadow Priest together. So, I got two Wowhead articles, and I'm just gonna read first impression of the. So basically, from my understanding, it's if we look on the screen here, there's a priest talent tree. So priests like get a tree themselves, and then also you get like a specific spec talent tree. Okay, so I just want to read what Wowhead has for the first impressions here, maybe some changes, and then we're gonna take a look at this, and we're gonna build our own spec. Okay, so bear with me as I kind of just go through this stuff. So Priest, Dragonflight talent tree. What's new with the release of the Dragonflight expansion? Talents are receiving a complete overhaul. Instead of being a choice of 3 options, roughly every 10 levels, you'll be presented with 2 trees, which you put points in every level. Okay. The class tree contains spells core to the identity of the class, and the spec tree, which has most of your spec's damage abilities and unique flavor. Okay, so basically, that's cool. I like that. These trees contain both passive and active abilities and cover everything from thought put to defensives and utility. For Shadow specifically, the idea of generic class tree is a little different than other specs and has issues that will be elaborated on. What? They're already saying we got issues, man? What is this? I thought this was first impressions. Is where we got issues? Oh, come on. The tree's shadow side focuses heavily on the playstyle used most commonly in Shadowlands, with Mindbender, Rabid Shadows, and Shadow Flame Prison capping things off. There's also the new talent Puppet Master, which leans Shadow Fiend and Dominate Mind, increase your mastery. Okay. Alright, whatever. Which leans even further on damage buffs while Mindbender is active. I don't like that spec. Outside of the Shadow Branch, is that a PvE thing? I feel like that's a PvE thing. Outside of Shadow Branch, there is Power Infusion and a rework of Shadowlands Legendary Twins of the Sun Princess, which is the allows you to grant PI on an ally. Both are strong pickups to buff yourself and others at the same time. Yeah, Return of Feather. This is huge. This is one thing I did see. I was really looking forward to this. Feather is a huge mobility thing. So in RBGs, having Feather is absolutely massive for Shadow Priests. A sorely missed mobility tool that was removed at the end of WoD. Yep. As well as some useful quality of life changes. Shadow or Death deals less damage to us. That's huge. There is little to nothing new in the priest class tree from a Shadow Priest perspective. Lovely. The talents in the Shadow branches of the tree lean heavily on the playstyle the spec has been using throughout Shadowlands, and don't offer any alternatives beside foregoing things relevant to DPS, to dig into the healing branches of the tree, many of which buff smite, a spell Shadow doesn't even have access to. This is where I would have expected to see Shadow's utilities, such as Vampiric Embrace, defensives, maybe something new and unique for Shadow to bring to group. So basically what I'm hearing is we basically just got fucking nothing. And they've reworked some stuff, but it's basically Shadowland stuff. Okay, so here's the Priest talent tree. First impressions, as mentioned above, the unique position of DPS. But you know what? This is just talking shit on Shadow Priests. I say we just make our own spec. I'll tell you if it's good or not. This is somebody's opinion. I need to see for myself. Obviously, I can't play the game. I do not have beta. I'm going to stop reading, and I'm just going to get right into the good stuff, okay? Let's do it. All right. So we get 31 points in the priest tree, and we get 30 points in this. Okay, let's start with the priest tree. So dispel, yeah, I definitely want purge, shadow word death. Oh, nice. It inflicts 85% of spell damage. Target's not killed. Okay, so yeah, it's a big execute as well. Okay, so we definitely want that. We want to take that. So wait, why can't I? Can you only take one? Why can't I click Shadow Fiend? Or do we just get that? It looks like we just get those, actually. Shadow Mend, we definitely want that. I don't know if we really want Cured Disease. I really want Leap of Faith. I mean, I think I need that for RBGs. So I know I'm not really going too far. I want the feather too, so I gotta go like this. Leap of Faith cooldown reduced to feather. So there we go. Alright, so now let's try this. Throes of Pain. Shadowward Pain deals an increased 5% damage when an enemy dies while afflicted. You gain 5 insanity. I mean, that's okay. I think I'll probably go with the death one. Mind Control I want for RBGs. What's this one? When you cast Shadow Man, that's really good. So it's like a wall when you cast Shadow Man and it heals you extra. Definitely take Massive Chism there. So Void Tendrils is insane. This is one I'm super excited. Void Tendrils is the shit. So Void Tendrils back is absolutely huge. Having Feather and Void Tendrils is crazy good. Crazy good. Okay, so now we got some tough choices here. Um, I mean, I think we definitely want to take MD. We want to take Power Infusion. And we also want to take Vampiric Embrace. Don't care about Dominate Mind. We're getting a little far into the left of this. I don't like that. Um, wow. I mean, Mind Blast crits reduce your speed. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can take the PI. I'm going to take the PI. Okay, that allows me to take Twist of Fate, which is good. But I'm going to take I don't know if I've reduced fear or improved MD is better. But I think I have to take one of these in order to um, so the thing is what I'm thinking here is I don't usually play crit. So are we gonna play a crit build and play Mind Blast crit? Or and it also depends on the shadow tree too, right? I haven't even looked at the shadow tree yet. So on a whim, I'm gonna say Sand Lane's probably better, but just for the video, let's try and take the Mind Blast one. And then we'll take the improved Mind Blast. We still need one more, huh? Okay, I think reduced fear or improved MD is probably the best option. Let's go reduce fear. While above 75% house, the cast time is of your shadow is reduced by 5%. Holy shit. But it doesn't even say anything. Shadow flash heal. What the hell does that mean? We don't have flash heal. Do we? Alright. I mean, I guess I'll take improved MD. Okay, mind games for sure. Um, reduce the cooldown. Cast reduce the cooldown of mind games. by half a second. I mean, that seems insane. What's this? Halo creates a ring of shadow that quickly expands. Oh, this was okay in RBGs. Divine Star was pretty good too. I think I might actually take Divine Star. How many points do we have left? We got a few. Okay, here, we're gonna take the improved mind games. We're gonna take Divine Star. We're gonna take removes movement impairing effects. We're gonna take reduce the cooldown of that. Ooh, and we get Void Swap? How many points do I have left? 3 points left. I'll take Void Shift. That's a huge ability. And I guess we're gonna go with this one here. Sandland. We got 2 points. We'll take the 5% increased pain damage. And we'll take Sandland as well. Okay. So basically what I'm getting out of this is naturally a little bit more utility. Rather than having to choose between a lot of these right now in Shadowlands, it seems like I'm getting the best of both worlds, honestly. I got Feather with Fade, I got Void Shift, I got Mind Games, and then I got, yeah, like Void Tendril's insane. I can't say that enough. Um, this looks honestly pretty good. I mean, looks pretty good. Some of these abilities are really, really good, man. Um, let's check out Shadow. Let's check out Shadow. So Devouring Plague. That seems pretty good. Silence. You got a spec into silence, really? Silences the target. I mean, we're taking that for sure. I mean, we got to take the Disperse. Shadowy Apparitions is generally pretty good, but we'll wait and see. Last Word or Stun. Definitely Stun here. I'm going Misery on this one. Healing from VT and DP when you're at maximum health will shield you. Nah, we're taking the shorter Disperse. Um, I'm probably going to take those. I just want to see Mind Spike, blast the target for 80%, Shadow Frost damage, but extinguishes your dots. Increases the critical strike of your next Mind Blast by 30%. We're taking this. Hallucinations. Definitely taking hallucinations here. That's huge. 6 insanity every purge. Alright, Coalescing Shadows. Mind Sear and Shadowward Pain damage has a 4% chance to grant you Coalescing Shadows. Mind Flay has a 15% chance to grant you. Okay. Mind Blast and Mind Spike consume all Coalescing Shadows to deal 20% increased damage per stack. Holy shit. Per stack. 20% increase per stack. So 3 times. So it could be 60% increased damage. Consuming at least 1 increase the damage of your periodic effects by 10%. So what would the play be there? It'd be Pains and Mind Flays get 3 stacks, and then a Mind Blast because you're not consuming the dots. And then you can maybe finish with a Spike Death. But you get a 10% increased dot damage. So it would be better to do the Mind Blast. Yeah. I mean, I'll try this. I think maybe we could skip it. It does seem pretty good. So Mind Spike. Okay, there's some pretty good talents here. Your Vampire Touch DP have a chance to cause your next Mind Spike to not consume your damage over time effects. There we go. Deal 50% increased damage, stacks 3 times. That's huge. Okay, Mind Spike reduce. I'm taking Damnation. Duration of Shadow Word Pain is increased by 1 second when enemies suffer Mind Flay or Mind. Nah, I don't need that. Okay, reduce the cooldown of Damnation. I mean, that's pretty good. Mind Blast. Mind Spike deal 15% its damage to all other targets afflicted by. No, thanks. I don't like splitting damage. Void Torrent or Shadow Crash? I'll take Void Torrent all day, baby. So this is a 20% damage buff if I take the other things. That could be good. Fuck, I have to go into this. Okay, Shadow Spell cast, increase your shadow damage by 0.5% for 25 seconds. Stacks, so 2.5% increased damage, right? 5% increased damage. I mean, that's just baseline. That's huge. Okay, so this is a Mind Flay ability. I just want Unfurling, really. Void Eruption. Increase the chance. No, the Coalescing Shadows were... They were pretty good though, right? How many points do we have? We have 7 points left. Shit. Mind Blast has an 8% chance. I gotta see what these end talents are. Idol of Yogg Saron. After conjuring 50 shadow apparitions, you summon a thing from beyond that serves for 20 seconds. Thing from beyond blasts enemies. Holy shit. That sounds like it could actually be broken. I mean, this sounds pretty good. Surrender to Madness, Hungering Void. This is worth it. I don't know yet, man. I don't know. See what we're missing over here. Casting Devouring Plague. Holy shit. We have 5 points. Yeah, see, I don't like this pet spec on the left. So anything that's really saying Mind Flayer, Mind Seer, I'm kind of out on. %50 of attack power. We don't have attack power. Oh, Death Speaker. There we go. That's a huge one. So we have 5 points. Let me see here. I kind of want this Death Speaker one. I don't know if points for it though. I'm actually not even going to take any of these end ones, I think. I think I go 3 here and 2 probably here. Or here. Or maybe I just don't play Death. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. That's the spec. Something like that. I think really for me it will come down to the very end. Basically, right here, getting this Death Speaker talent will be something I'll look for. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the talent tree. Honestly, pretty long video. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is my initial talent build for Dragonflight. I'm excited to see how it goes. I really can't wait to test it out. I'm excited for season 1. So I'll see you guys all then. Thanks. Peace out.